is John Paul Wright. I'm coming from Tokyo, Japan, and some people call me... Gonna give a quick shout out to Data Racer. He's on Twitter. He's given us some great information. Gonna link his account below in the description. Here we go. Today, talking about Batwoman. Yes, again, it's kind of Batwoman week. And, you know, Batwoman has a heavy lesbian and homosexual theme, which I think is fine. I've said this on this channel. I've got family members who are homosexual. I've got no problem with it. The thing I don't like is when your sexuality and your enthusiasm about it is so strong, it seeps into the writing and it affects the art. And I think in the case of Batwoman, this has happened. I think in Batwoman, it's a little bit too in your face, okay? The original Batwoman, I understand, was a lesbian. That's great, as she probably should be, because this world isn't all straight people. However, I think one of the writers, and maybe more, but I only know about one right now, is really pushing for this whole theme to be in the forefront of the show. We also have a critic from the New York Times, I believe, said the best part about it was that Batwoman shows her sexuality. So all I'm saying is I like the story and the plot to come first, and the characteristics about the actual person, not about their sexuality or their gender or their race to come first. And in this case, I think we have the sexuality like really in the forefront. So I'm going to be looking at some tweets from one Natalie Abrams, who is obviously a writer for the Batwoman show. And the thing is, like I said, if you're proud to be homosexual, that's cool. But I think she's like overly proud. And the thing about that is, that's when I get the hint that it seeps into the writing. So I would consider what I have here as evidence, not proof, but evidence that I think the Batwoman writing is really pushing for a feminist agenda and a sexuality agenda. Let's take a look at her tweets right now. Okay, so here we go. A random favorite thing when you get the lesbian head nod, like, oh yes, we are both gay and both on this sidewalk. So you could tell me what the lesbian head nod is, because I got no idea. Welcome to everyone who is finally realizing how truly amazing Brandy Carlisle is. My first concert was basically my lesbian rite of passage. Thank you, Snoot It, for bringing her into my life. This one here just says screams and lesbian. Yes, I'm 100% a lesbian and a lesbian, but you know that already. Mistresses heads into girl-on-girl territory, but don't call it a lesbian storyline, says EP. She knows way around the neighborhood, is now a lesbian in joke, if it wasn't already. So, in isolation, I have nothing wrong with those tweets. If she wants to have a lesbian thread about how she's a lesbian, that's great. But the thing is, the way the show is for Batwoman, I think they have a couple of writers like these, and I think that it's important to them to have the sexuality come through, and I think that should be just a minute detail. It should be mentioned, absolutely. It is to a certain extent important for the uniqueness of the character, but I just think it's probably in their agenda to get that out there, get this opinion out there, show that Batwoman is a strong lesbian character, not a strong character. So for the record, her Twitter account, it's pretty normal. I mean, mostly just stuff about, you know, well, Batwoman, as you could see, but as we've pointed out here today, you could catch her remarks, and she is pretty proud of that fact about herself. I'm gay for this new Batwoman promo. Okay. I'm also looking into this because Batwoman doesn't only have this sexuality agenda, which if it was that alone, I mean, maybe that'd be okay, but we also have this agenda against men, where she has to say the thing about the suit, she has to say, I'm not him, that's the point, and a couple of other lines I'm sure I'm forgetting that we'll catch up to when the show continues with the episodes. But like I said, it's not just like one isolated thing about the show. It just seems like very heavy in these political themes that I've been kind of not enjoying in things like The Last Jedi, Ghostbusters 2016 for the last couple of years. So that's why when I see it, I try to call it out. Am I 100% right? I mean, maybe, maybe not. Like I said, this is evidence here. It's not 100% proof. But yeah, I think it's something. I think it's very interesting to look into the background of these writers And a lot of us who are making videos and stuff kind of look on the surface, how it's presented, the actual show itself, the lines, but digging deeper can give us even better insight to why they're writing certain things they're writing and why certain things are happening. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. Smash it, press it, whatever. See you next time.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.